Welcome back, my friends. This is your narrator. Let's go ahead and continue playing where we left off. That's right, we are playing Furthest Frontier. It's a new year, so I guess he hasn't gotten out fishing yet. Let's see where we are and what we can do. Oof, there we go. Yep, they're just getting started.
What is it?
Stockpiling fish. 3. Stockpiling 3 fish. Groovy. Let us continue searching around our area, trying to find out where stuff lies upon the dark. Aha! We found the edge around the lake here. We can actually build bridges now across the lakes. Couldn't do that before. Still wish we had boats. Bridges are fine. No, they're not. I want boats! Okay, we have very few laborers, but that's okay. I think we're doing okay. That needs to be done. We are low on wood. That'll change. Single tree there. Single tree there. We have a bit of gold that we can put into building some gardens there. House wants to upgrade, needs a little bit of wood. We can do that in a bit. I would like to make sure that house upgrades first. Nope, taking a break. Butchering meat. I don't understand what this whole thing is about yearly taxes. Like, it's just an accounting thing. Like, you don't get any money at the end of the year. You get it throughout the year. I guess it just tells you how much you made. Right? Two people. We got a little gold, so we are finishing whatever this is. Probably a bench. Oh, it's a tree. Yeah. Starts out instantly grown. You know, it's not a good way to get wood, though, because it costs us money to do that. Oh, look at the roots down here. This is actually pretty good. Can we move? I wish there was a way to make it look better. I mean, it looks good when you have it on an angle like that because it's continuing the angle, but to have a sudden sharp turn like that, it looks less good. There's not really much we can do about that. The game doesn't really do roads very well. Let's try and tweak it a bit. See if we can't get. Well, I mean, that's not bad. Is that the edge of the road? Oh, come on. Try to get a road that has a natural turn in it, and it won't let me do what I want to do. Ooh, that was almost a... Yeah, no. Where was that? Oh, yeah, look at that. There we go. Don't know how we got that lucky. And of course, it's building roads, so everybody's going to want to do it. Six more. That's storage. Ugh. You know what? I don't think that's strictly necessary, and I want the wood. It's fine. It's fine. And I want the wood. Is there sound? Do we have sound? Yeah? Okay. Oh, that's right. We changed where they were gathering because we needed it to save our lives. Let's actually move this one down here. Is that a house? It's a house! Upgrading a house! Great! Last year was like a perfect storm. We were not growing food. Our hunters ran out of arrows. All at the same time. We almost starved to death. Look at that. I don't know if somebody's checking out there. This just keeps going, doesn't it? Huh. Thought we'd reached the end of this lake, but, you know, keeps going. No idea. Bigger than I thought. Maybe we'll build a bridge around it. Never built a bridge before. Ah, a lot of houses up here. Oh, it's because we finished this medium garden. We have a place to sit. And another place to sit. People won't have to sit only in their homes. Ooh. That's something. I need to build another well. Resources. Well. We just don't want it within green of the other well, because that means they're going to be conflicting with each other. Knowledge generated. What do we want? What do we want? Disease resistance, yes. We built the ability to create. Is it under good resources? Okay. So we do need a trading post. All those houses prioritized over the tower that's been waiting. Neat. Ah, moving the building. Goodbye, building. Think. Thanks for saving our lives last year. Up. And they will seriously die if they don't have water access. Even if there's water right there, lack of water access will kill them. They need a well. I think I mentioned yesterday about the creek that goes through a mining site, but luckily it passes over limestone, passes through limestone, so it cleans it up before it reaches the valley. We have a guard!
At the ready.
Sigmar! Oh my gosh. Warhammer. Cult of Sigmar. Dude, he's gonna be famous. He's gonna get a Warhammer, save the dwarfs, do a bunch of stuff. Garrison. There it goes. 30 years old. Means we have even less laborers. Crops lost to disease. That's not fun. $266 beans lost. Estimated yield went down from 632 to 309 because of that disease. House on fire. Seriously though, how lucky did we get that our guard's name is Sigmar? That's just awesome. This is unusual. We are making far more gold than I'm accustomed to in a game like this. Yeah, well, there's nothing we can do. Like, all of these jobs are pretty important. Should I get rid of my firewood splitter? I could get rid of a few sawyers. That's it. Nothing else. Everything else is kind of important. Oof. That's just gonna burn down, people. I have lost houses to fires before, but almost never. It is seriously rare. There it goes. It is seriously rare to lose a building to fire. Okay. Move this wall. Maybe that's what we should do instead of building another one. How that works, I do not know. What's the wood for? Let me check a well. Oh yeah. I just got some sticks. Yeah, a bucket. Okay. Sure enough. We're almost done with our wood requirements. Do we have any trees to try? Yeah, we have plenty. Okay. Just slow. Did I mention this is a slow game? I think I did. Can't do much but wait. Now if we check this out, you can see that the best position we have for fertility is to add sand. Every single farm I've ever been on, every single one of them requires more sand. And if you see, we are not producing sand, we're producing clay. But every one of them requires sand. I don't understand. That's a deep clay deposit. We can't do that for a long time. I often hit these walls where you just need to wait for some resource. In this case, wood. That makes it, that finishes it off for the houses. Great. Now we just need that well over there. We've already finished the tower. Second well down here is just being moved, so it doesn't need extra wood. We'll be able to start stockpiling wood eventually. We need wood. A lot of bows and arrows. Very good. Maybe that's where the arrows came from that they shot out of the town hall. They were time-displaced arrows. They just came from the future for when they had arrows. Why not? Yeah. Keep iron mine. Deep coal mine. There's sand. I believe we chose a place because there was sand near it too, didn't we? Because I think I said in the previous game there was no sand. I mean there was, but it was like really far away. Past a what's it called? A raider camp. And so there was no way to get to the sand without passing next to a raider camp that would kill anybody that went on the road. And on the south, it was blocked by the lake. So it's either go through the lake or go through the raider camp. It was so fun. So fun indeed. Or go all the way around, and people aren't going to take that path. They're not going to take a path that makes them go all the way up and around. They'll walk across the grass first. Look, I think I can get... Yep. So they've got the roots and a few greens. I think that's perfectly fine. I've done plenty of games where there are no medicinal roots at all. None. Like, you can go through the whole map and search and search and search, and there won't be a single one. I think we can finally start building this. It's taken long enough. But I think every requirement for wood is finished, except for, like, this Sawyer's firewood splitter. I think all the other needs for wood are complete. Now we just need wood for our trading posts. Trading posts are pretty awesome. You can buy wood. You can buy stone. But it's random what you get. And every time traveling merchant shows up, they have a different set of goods. Like, certain ones have certain goods, but even when the same one shows up twice, they have a different set of goods each time, right? So the girl from the Iron clan will bring iron and tools and weapons, but she doesn't always bring iron and tool and weapons. She can bring iron and tool and weapons. The guy who is the butcher brings meat, and he can bring animals for you to put into barns or in chicken coops and whatever, but he doesn't always bring those, and it can be years. It could be years. Like, it could be like 8 years of waiting for him to bring cows in order to buy cows for your barn. And there's nothing to speed that up. It's just random. I guess you could save scum, but even then, I have noticed that once a year has begun, the products they bring is always the same for that year. So you have to load up a game from the previous year to hope that the next year is the one where they bring the product you want. It is just crazy. The amount of effort that you would have to put in to save scum what you want the traders to bring each year would just be enormous. Because I believe that it is decided upon at the beginning of the year. I've noticed that prices fluctuate. Like, sometimes they'll bring, I don't know, like tools, and it'll be like 12 gold. And you can go back to a previous load, and it's 14 gold. And you can go back to a previous load, and it could be 13 gold. And so the amount of gold that they charge you for their their products they're selling will change from save to save, but what they're selling doesn't change. And I think that's deliberate so that you can't save scum to get better choices on the selection. You just are stuck with it. Nothing you can do. And that's pretty harsh. But it's not supposed to be an easy game. And as challenging as it can be, it's really relaxing. Like, what am I doing? Chatting. You know? We can build apiaries. Let's get those started so that we can start collecting honey. Another thing about honey collection and apiaries is it's like one person manages all of your bees around the city, and I don't know how to increase or decrease that number. It's like some automatic assignment, and I don't know what honey is for. People won't eat it. You can sell it, and you can use it in making beer, and that's about it. And beer you don't get until like year 15, year 20 maybe, before you're gonna get access to beer. So doing it this early is kind of crazy, but we'll save up enough honey that we'll be able to sell some of it. It doesn't sell very well. Like, it sells for like 3 gold or 2 gold per honey. But when you have 500 honey, that's 1,500 gold. So why not? Why not save it up? It's just one person. And later on you can make it into mead. But people won't eat it, and I don't know why. Like, it should be a food source. Honey is pure carbs, man. It's already finished. Here we go. We're gonna see what trading posts are like. Maybe I should watch anime while I do this so you guys can hear me watching anime in the background. I've been considering that for a bit. I've got collections of everything. I once counted how much money I'd spent on anime, and it was over $12,000. I was like, oh boy. I have spent a lifetime collecting anime. And when I was in college, I would only buy like one anime DVD a month. And they were typically like 30 bucks. Raider camp has attacked your villager. Ooh, they're dead. Oh, I'm so sorry, friend.
Need something?
Dressed. Oh no! Oh, he's not the educated guy. I was gonna say, he's our educated dude. But he's not. Do we have 2 guys named Dressed?
Hello.
He was really awesome for some reason. I don't remember why. Was he like our original hunter? There's the edge of we found the side. But that's a raider camp. You can see what it looks like. It's got their own tower. They've got their own raider camp, and they just stand around waiting for one of you guys to walk by. Steady group of raiders intend on stealing and pillaging whatever they can, leaving your settlement vulnerable to future attacks. Raider brawler. Not good. And if I sent every single one of my villagers, like if I selected every single one of them and sent them to kill that raider camp, every one of them would die. I know, I've tried. You have to wait until you have soldiers because they're armored. They can survive a bit better. Like, 4 soldiers will die. 6 soldiers will probably die. 8 soldiers can take it out, but you'll lose half of them. But sometimes you're just like, guys, I'm sorry to do this to you, but life of the soldier is harsh. There's 8 of you, and we need to take that down. Because it's interfering in you accessing some resource you need. Either, you know, gold or food or sand or something like that. You just have to take out a raider camp. Wounded in combat, I know. I'd love to have a healer's house, but that's 25 gold per month. We should probably wait until this is level 3 before we get a healer's hut. We just have to be careful with our citizens and not send them to die at raider camps. And that's why I've been careful. Ooh, people are joining our village. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Is that 8 or 9? Is that a double guy there? Traveling merchant. Ooh, look at that. We've got our traveling merchants. 3 of them at once. That's rare. You usually don't get 3 at once. Usually it's 2. There's the Iron Clan. Asha of the Iron Clan. Atka of the Iron Clan. And then, yeah, well, you'll see them. New traveling merchant. They've been waiting to show up. All 3 of them showed up at once. You can read this if you want. You can pause it, but I don't need it. So I'm going to just go back and go forward again. Let's sell all of these. We don't need that many. We don't have the use for them. Shoes, beer. 13 people. That's the 13 people we saw on the road. They changed their clothes because they joined your group. Baskets are something that you can always sell. They're good to sell. Shoes are good usually. So it's Scorv the Butcher, and you can see down here he's selling meat, right? He's selling medicine. Hide, coats, pelts. We might buy some pelts from him. Willow. He wants to buy honey. She's selling tools, like I said, Iron Clan. Heavy tools, that's something we definitely need. We need at least 2 of those. We'll probably need about 4 or 6 of them. But we don't need them now. We don't need them for a long, long time. She wants to buy iron from you. That's our villager that went out there and died. Plains Rider, he is kind of a mix of different stuff. And in this case, he is selling cows. We can't buy any. We don't have any barns to put them in. So it doesn't let you buy something that... Oh, he's gonna sell us those for 4. He's gonna buy them for 3. And he does not have 1,500 gold, so let's bring it down to 2,000. Sell that. We definitely want to buy hides, but is there a cheaper variant of hides? Yes. 6 compared to 8. Now, if we bought them from him, he would have more gold. We could sell more of our herbs to him, but yeah. I'm gonna do that only because one reason, it is hard to sell herbs. They almost never buy herbs. So yes, it's more expensive, but let's buy enough so that we can sell them herbs. Buy and transfer. Let's sell them more herbs. 300. Housing shortage. Oh yeah, got rid of those herbs. Housing shortage. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, let's just build along this road. We don't have much wood, but hopefully we'll get enough wood before the winter comes in. We have more people building, or I should say, we have more people laboring. Very good, peoples. Thank you. We have 42 of those now. Is there anything else we need? I mean, there is, but... I guess so. 52 gold per. We can at least buy 15. And then we'll transfer the rest of the gold over. That'll give us 476. Oh! Does she have iron to sell? Does she have iron? Yes, because we need... So let's transfer that gold back over. Oh, we need as much iron as we can get. I should have thought of that. Is there anything else we can sell before time is up? Yes, I know, housing shortage. But we need iron. And that is because I want to build. Let's move this. Let's build it right here. I want to build that. "12 days, come on, get the gold over. Get the gold over. Come on. I need you. I need you to. You've got 11 days. Where are you?
Need
Move
something?
your butt. Visiting a neighbor. Good God. What did we do with all the gold? We're moving it. Come on. No. How do I... Stop that. Do not... Okay, go get the gold. Oh my God, we screwed up. 7 days. Enough. By that vault. Oh, we messed up. It's too late now, buddy. Too late now. I can't believe something that dumb just cost us buying the vault we wanted. I'll just put that there. Well, see you next year. Hopefully you have iron to sell. Goodbye. Thank you. Come again. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave 400 there and 76 in. Too late for anything. Oh well. Oh no! I'm pouring Coke into a cup and I almost spilled all over my desk. It formed a meniscus and I was saved. And then when the foam all bubbles out of it, it does not. It's like 30% of the cup. Fizzy. I got some shrimp yesterday. I got some cherry shrimp for my miniature 3-gallon fish tank. She wouldn't sell me 4. She said, we're worried that with 4, that'll have too much ammonia buildup. They're so tiny. I'm like, how does 4 shrimp create that much ammonia in a small tank. I mean, the shrimp are like 0.01% of the tank. And I looked over and they've got like 20 shrimp in a 3-gallon tank. Oh boy. I mean, they've got serious water changing stuff that they're doing there, I'm sure, but at the same time, I can change water. What would 20 iron have been? 20 times 16. 20 times 20 is 400. So 400 would have sold us all the iron we would have needed and then some. I'm gonna get rid of this. And it's gonna take forever. 46 per year, and there's 4,900. We can increase the number of workers on that eventually. Okay, let's build a school. We're lucky with the school because the school does not require any should put the school there or there? The school luckily doesn't require gold to maintain. Like, apparently the teacher works for free. Or the teacher works for an amount equivalent to the gold earned from school. Like, maybe the kids are paying for the school? I don't get it. Maybe the parents are paying for the school? I have no idea. I love how it's just bars of gold. People are exchanging bars of gold. Hey, I got this bar of gold. Can I have some fish, please? It's not even coinage. It's just bars of gold. As unrealistic as that is, maybe the ingots are very small. Our dead villager there becomes like a lantern for us to constantly see what the raiders are doing for the rest of time. And there was a period of time for a while where people would try and collect the body, and then they would die, and then somebody else would come over to try and collect the body, and they would die, and somebody else. Like, it was so awful. I had somebody die near a wolf den, and I must have lost, like, 12 or 15 villagers to that wolf den, because they kept going to try and get the body. They kept dying. You can kind of see the water there when it freezes. The fish are gone. Oh. Maybe it just disappears in the winter. Because I don't see a school of fish there. I don't see a school of fish there. Okay, it's probably just winter. Not a whole lot going on. I were to put anything on in the background, what would I put on? Let's see. I've been collecting anime for 20 years. Got quite the collection. Let's see. I'm looking at my collection and deciding what I put on. No. I'm not gonna push that button. Thank you. Stop. Thank you. Ah, that's why. Our little village is growing. Middle of winter, not much to do. The all-time greatest classics. The very first anime I ever bought on DVD. You could probably buy it on Blu-ray by now, but I'm gonna put this on. FBI warning, I remember those. Okay. Well. Yes. Yes. Okay. Here we go. Something to do while we wait with nothing to do. You can listen in the background to a show you cannot watch. I mean, you can watch it. Dolby Digital sound. That is old. Well, let's get this moving. New school for the new year. I don't know if any of our laborers.
What is it?
Have an education. One of them does. So, Katie will be our school teacher. Like, it could have been the other guy, but she probably joined the village this year.
Hmm?
As soon as that's built, I'm sure Katie's going to be our. Katie is gonna be our teacher. Unless there's another one.
What needs doing? What needs doing?
Could be
Aye?
Aye.
So it's either Katie or Mai. Want to take bets? I'm gonna say Katie. That's my bet. People are starting to get baskets. You can see them use their baskets.
Aye.
They've got them as like little backpacks.
What needs doing?
12. 3, 2, 1. Katie! My! Oh no! I'm wrong. If you guessed my, you win. You win a prize. Prize of knowledge. Grain crops, don't need that yet. We will need that. Iron shears. It's the next year already, so we've got a new traveling merchant. Maybe it'll be the Iron Clan again. Ah, the Iron Clan. Atka, the Iron Clan. She has no iron to sell. That's what it's like. Hope you enjoy it. We bought it last year. 11 more people. We're gonna have to start sending, setting up some more, let's turn that. Okay, we are going to need. We're gonna need more food. Let's start looking at where we're gonna plant. Oh, this is really good. I think we can start serious growth. That's the biggest thing we can make. And we are going to build roads and fencing. Nope, we're not doing that. I just had an idea. There's our border. We'll let them garden for the rest of the year, then we'll tie it down. I think we're gonna need another small farm. 2 workers, 3 workers. 4 workers. Yeah, I think that's right. Now this one is just going to be... Now you see why I didn't go all the way to the edge. Righto! May as well have a little road there to the entrance. Aha! We need another well. Let's put the well there. No. Alright. I want that for something else, but it's too bad. I won't get what I want. Anything we can sell to you? Nothing. Planks? No. Not selling planks. Not selling stone. Okay. Predator is attacking. Predator has been sighted. Oh. Who died? Okay. I need all of you.
Will do.
Taking on another bear. Is he running away? Are you running away?
Done.
Killing my laborers. That sucks. Show's as old as I am.
Will do, as you wish. All right. As you wish.
Oh, lost another villager.
Okay then. On it.
Bye, bear. Never come back. Sucks that we lost another villager. What we can do? We've got to get those bears away. Or they'll just keep attacking us forever.
What
And
needs
they
doing?
just butcher meat all day, forever, forever and forever and forever. They do nothing but butcher meat. It's the only thing they ever do. Butcher meat. 700 hours. Butchering meat. Maybe you could attack a bear, but nope, you're always butchering meat. Now you see the problem. Stupid bear cost us 2 villagers. Butchering meat all day. That's all they do. 7 more people. Goodness gracious sakes alive. I've never had this many people show up in my village in a row. I want to build a road there, that's why I'm moving the house. I hope those are going to starve to death, aren't they? I still have 5 months of food. I mean, even though I've added like 18 villagers. Everybody just wants to move in. We have 4 people here, we do. Well, this game is turning out a lot different than what I would normally expect. Oof. Villagers graduated. Housing shortage. Like, I want to listen to the anime, but it's in Japanese. Yeah, that's anime. Hope you know Japanese. Yeah, so much rock to mine. It's great. Oh, I got an idea. Let's get rid of this. I have 17 people. I never make this building this early in the game. But we're making so much money. Like, this is not how the game used to be played. Oh, now I see why he did that. Yeah, now you see. I don't think we need... Okay, that's fine. Right now, we only get 1 house in there, but later we'll get more. Because that will be done. Doing okay with villagers. We just need to make sure we have enough food to feed them. And that's the farm. So this farm down here is to replace this farm. Because we still need... Oh, let's look at the resources we can start getting to. Basket shop, cobbler shop, tannery, Fletcher building. We have all of those, right? Yeah. Don't need that, don't need that, do need that. Do need that. Do need that. Do need that. Okay. That's where our herbs go. People do eat some herbs. Like if you look into their houses, they have some herbs. But it's not enough compared to how many we produce. Of all of these things, I think the most important thing we've got here is probably either the soap shop or the Weaver building. We will slowly move this further and further and further out of our town. We don't need it here. We need it near where we use it, but, you know, as time goes on, it can be further away from the village center. It's almost built. Look at that. Now we've just queued up a bunch of stuff that people are going to be working at. The farm, second farm, and the Weaver building. So I don't know that we have the capacity to start hiring soldiers yet. They used to be cheaper, like if you go in here now, and you can read that if you want. I already know how it goes. But if you look at it now, it's 6 and 8. It didn't used to be that way. It used to be a lot lower. It used to be like 4 and 5 or something like that. But yeah, I'm earning more money than ever, but if you notice, the soldiers are really expensive now. Used to be able to hire 4 soldiers for 20 gold, now it's 2 soldiers for 16. You can't hire half a soldier. Nope. That's this one down here. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this. Right? Because that's the best way to get fertility back. Is just let it grow clover. Clover does nothing. It doesn't supply any food. It doesn't supply any fodder for animals. It's just to prevent your soil from degrading. Wow, we still have a lot of people we can assign. Well, plenty of people. Very unusual. Perfect. Wood. Everything we have needs wood. What is that? Oh. Making a festive pole. Like a maypole. Back in the day, according to what I've heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, but back in the day, they used to, for fertility, because, you know, you need your animals to be fertile, but you also want your wife to be fertile and have lots of children and whatnot. So in the springtime, they would take a virgin young man and they would slaughter him, and they would remove his intestines, and they would wrap the intestines around the maypole, and then they would dance around the maypole. I don't know if that's true. Pardon. Taxation. Got one there. We're gonna probably have another one down here eventually. Don't know if that's true about the maypole. So when you ever hear somebody say dancing around the maypole, yo. It's a pretty harsh fertility festival. We do know the guy that went around the world. Oh, that's a cute song. The guy that went around the world and viewed things from Islam, Ibn Battuta. So Ibn Battuta made his way all the way up to. He didn't make it up to Scandinavia, but he made it far enough north that he met Scandinavian people that were there as like traders in Europe. So he made it to Europe. They had come down from Scandinavia into Europe for trade, and their chief died, and he witnessed the burial of a chief. And what they did was they built a longship for the chief, for his soul to travel on to heaven. And obviously Islam is in the age of Christianity. You know, the Prophet Muhammad was like, what, 800 AD? So Christianity goes back to, you know, 32 or 36 AD, which, you know, depending on the time frame of when Jesus was born. Christianity would, of course, have been developed at the end of his life. At the end, well, you could say perhaps that Christianity began during his ministry, but it probably ended at the end of his life when he was resurrected, right? So that would be 36 AD. Going forward, Islam is about 800. That's when, around the time when Muhammad had the vision in the, that's too close. I believe that's too close. I just realized I probably put that too close. Did I? Yes. This needs to be done. Let's put it in here where it's got plenty of water. That was a mistake. I wasn't paying attention. So, Islam, of course, there weren't very many people left, is what I'm trying to say, in Ibn Battuta's time, which is, what, 1100? There's not a bunch of people left in Norse mythology that still worship the old gods. So it was a really rare instance where you saw someone in a modern record-keeping fashion where he was traveling the world, he was able to view a Norse burial, a traditional Norse burial during the time of Christianity. And he described how they built this longship. And while they're building this longship, they take a young woman, a young girl. She's like a teenager. Think 13, 14 years old, and they get her drunk. So they give her alcohol and they get her drunk, and they take her on board the ship and they kill her and then burn the ship. And her soul basically is what guides their chief to the next life. And you know, this was horrific to poor Ibn Battuta, who looked at this and was like, oh my gosh, you just murdered this young girl. And they said, no, we sent her to heaven. You know, the Christians are fools. They take centuries to resurrect their dead, but we send our chief to heaven in a few days. You know, we're better than the Christians. And he just sacrificed this young lady to do it. So the idea of sacrificing a young man for dancing around the maypole is perhaps true, despite the fact that I couldn't find any reference to it. Harvest. I think harvest is done, but I'm gonna wait until that last little bit is over. I think it was Ibn Battuta. I don't remember. I know Ibn Battuta made it to China. So I think he also went through Europe. He did more than one journey. When he got to China, they almost kept him there. The Chinese emperor wouldn't let him leave. At the time, of course, it was not a Chinese emperor. It was a Mongolian. Mongols ruled China at the time, but the emperor of China, who was a Mongolian, wouldn't let Ibn Battuta leave. He's like, no, keeping you here. And I think he had to escape or something like that in order to get out. House on fire. Everyone was not careful with their cooking pot. Sometimes you get weird things that burn. Like a storehouse. And you're like, what's in the storehouse that burns? Like, okay, sure, plenty of stuff burns in a storehouse, but what would light it on fire? Oh gosh, another house. Look at the kids taking part. Go kids. You got another fire right there. Don't give up. Don't throw your stuff on the ground. Like the people walking through the fire. Like, who was that? No, that's not a child. This guy, right here.
What needs doing?
The grocer. The grocer was stalking the market into a burning fire. Burning house. Only a fool fights in a burning house. The wisdom of the Klingons. The most famous saying of the Klingons, of course, is it's kind of boring straight, but you know, whatever. Not everything has to be perfect. Well, I guess I could say some things can be perfect. Okay, what is our situation like? Now we have 11 because people are actually starting to go to work. People are actually starting to farm and stuff like that. Some of those 27 people have ended up at the Weaver building. Cellar. I think we can leave that there. Yes, we have the pole! That's the pole. It's kind of creepy. You'll see kids go out there and they'll be dancing and it looks creepy. It's awesome. It's totally awesome. Doing the creepy dance. Let's move the card a little bit. It's gonna start getting annoying to have a card in your village. There's no way to get rid of it anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and assign 2 light infantry. There we go. Wildcat Company. Recruit 50 military units. That's over the course of a few games there. You might be like, have you been playing for 2 years? Shouldn't you have a lot more military units? They only added the achievements with the new update. So, no. I haven't had very much time to get achievements. Anyway, I think all the major things that we wanted to do are done. been an hour and almost 20. It's been an hour and a half almost. It's been an hour and 25. So I think I'll close for now. I don't want to do these games for too long because this is a game where there's a lot that doesn't happen. The anime in the background, you know, as fun as it is, can be paused. So we're gonna pause that. And we're gonna save this. This is Mudsford. I believe game 3. Nope, Mudsford game 4, I think. I don't do more than 4. After 4, I start reusing earlier numbers. But anyway, I think that's good for now. An hour and a half. This game is a lot slower than a lot of the other games I play. But it's fun. It's relaxing. It's great. And we'll keep going. So thanks very much. Bye-bye.